Fountain of Youth is a really fun Rugrats segment. It's also the penultimate segment. It's the first segment of the 14th episode of the ninth and final season of Rugrats. And in this one, everybody has gone down to a lake house. Now, I say everybody, it's Didi and Stu, Drew and Charlotte, and Chaz and Kira. Um, there wouldn't have really been a reason for Betty and Howard to be there, but I do kind of wish Phil and Lil had been there. But it makes sense without them being there because we actually learn that Drew and Stu met Chaz at the lake house when they were children, and we get to see Chaz being this little kid, and he's absolutely adorable, and I really enjoyed that a lot. And the babies overhear them talking about how they wish they were children again, they wish they were young, and the babies think that they're actually going to become young again as long as they find the fountain of youth. And to begin with, the babies think that this is a brilliant idea, and we get to see what it would be like. And there's this really wonderful scene where Chuckie is looking down this dark corridor and he's scared, and next to him is his father, roughly the same age as Chuckie, and they're both scared, and they get to be scared together and support each other, and it's just the most adorable thing ever. And they think it would be really great to have their parents being babies, but then Angelica drops the bombshell. That would mean Angelica would be the oldest and she'd be in charge, and that's not a good idea. So the babies spend the rest of the episode trying to prevent the grown ups from finding the fountain of youth. And they think that this fountain is actually a fountain that's outdoors. So when the grown ups decide to go and swim in the lake, the babies are concerned they're going to find the fountain, and they do everything they can to stop the grown ups from finding it. I think this is a really fun story. It's very well animated. Seeing the grown-ups wearing, different clothing and in different environments, I thought worked really well. I think they were a little bit too relaxed with the babies around the water. The babies were wearing life jackets, but I think they were still a little bit too calm to let their children play by the lake. But that aside, it was great to see the grown-ups having fun and swimming around and generally being in a different environment, and I rather enjoyed it. I thought it was a really solid episode. That was also very unpredictable as well and quite funny. Very, very well done. Definitely not just a personal favourite from season 9, but I'd say it's probably a personal favourite of all time. There was nothing wrong with it. Not only was there nothing wrong with it, but it was very entertaining. Definitely an episode I loved, and as the first segment of the final episode, Fountain of Youth is pretty great.